Let's embark on our geopolitical tour of North Africa. Firstly, Egypt is entering a turbulent period despite outward political stability. The country just held parliamentary elections with extremely low turnout, reinforcing the dominance of pro-government forces but highlighting deep public disengagement. Economically, Egypt faces mounting pressure as debt servicing consumes a large share of the national budget, even while Cairo pursues ambitious infrastructure and trade projects such as a proposed corridor linking the Suez Canal Economic Zone to Pakistan's Gwadar port. At the same time, Egypt remains central to regional diplomacy, calling for rapid movement into the next phase of the Gaza peace plan and expanding its strategic footprint in the Red Sea and the Horn of Africa. Meanwhile, Libya continues to grapple with fragmentation and political paralysis. Rival authorities in Tripoli and the east remain locked in a power struggle, while militias exert control over key territories and institutions. This year's clashes in the capital underscored how fragile the situation remains ahead of the planned 2026 presidential election. International actors, from Turkey to Russia, continue to shape Libya's internal dynamics, with competing agendas that complicate efforts to unify the country or reform its security structures. Next, Algeria is experiencing an uneasy blend of economic recovery and social tension. Growth is improving, inflation has eased, and the government has launched a multi-billion-dollar energy investment plan covering gas, hydrogen, and renewables. Yet civic space remains tightly restricted, with journalists, activists, and opposition figures facing ongoing repression. Younger generations, frustrated by inequality and limited political opportunity, are increasingly vocal. Regionally, Algeria is stepping up its diplomatic visibility, leading African discussions on peace, security, and historical justice, all while its rivalry with Morocco continues to shape Maghreb geopolitics. And then there is Morocco, which is balancing major diplomatic gains with rising domestic unrest. The UN Security Council's endorsement of Morocco's autonomy plan for Western Sahara marks a significant geopolitical victory, strengthening Rabat's position internationally. However, youth-driven protests over inequality, weak public services, and economic stagnation have revealed deep social frustrations. Despite this, Morocco's economic outlook remains positive, supported by tourism, infrastructure development, and agricultural recovery. Moreover, across North Africa, external influence is intensifying. European states seek energy partnerships, Gulf countries expand political and financial ties, and major powers like China and Russia increase their diplomatic and economic presence. As a result, North Africa has become a strategic crossroads where domestic pressures intersect with global competition for influence, trade routes, and security.